So what if I told you that some of your favorite video games of all time actually predicted real-world events with insane accuracy? Now, I'm not calling game devs time travelers, but I'm also not saying that, you feel me? Today, we're diving into the weird, fantastical, and low-key terrifying video games that all predicted real-world events with scary accuracy. Let me know if there's any that I missed in this video that you know in the comments below. I mean, we're talking pandemics, AI surveillance, crypto, deepfakes, even missing skyscrapers. Some of these were coincidences, but some, let's just say they'll make you look at your console sideways. So let's get into it before Kojima drops a game about you. Number 1. Deus Ex 2000. Let's start with a game that dropped in the year 2000, a full year before the world changed on 9/11. In Deus Ex, which already had a game packed with conspiracies, shadow governments, AI takedowns, and biological terrorism. Something about the skyline feels a little off when you're playing the game, and you'll notice this too. You're in New York City, the Statue of Liberty is right there, the Empire State Building is right there, but the Twin Towers, they're completely missing. And if you check the in-game lore, there's a throwaway line that says they were destroyed in a terrorist attack. This was in 2000, this wasn't in 2001, this was in 2000, okay? Crazy coincidence, I can't lie, that's a little scary. Now this was before 9/11, all right? This was before Bin Laden was a household name for the utmost of the wrongest reasons ever, and before airport security turned into a horror show. But here's where it gets weirder. The devs said they couldn't render the towers due to memory constraints on early 2000s hardware, so they just wrote a fictional terrorist attack. I mean, like what? Like what? Out of every building that they could have omitted, they picked those two out of every single one and then said that they were destroyed in a terrorist attack in a throwaway line. And don't even get me started on the rest of the game. Global pandemic spreading, bioengineered viruses, nanotechnology controlling society, secret organizations like the Illuminati pulling strings, okay? Deus Ex wasn't just a shooter, it was a dystopian prophecy. Coincidence? Maybe. But it aged way too perfectly for comfort. Which brings us to number 2. Metal Gear Solid 2. Now you already know Hideo Kojima wasn't gonna miss this list, alright? Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, it came out in 2001, a year after the previous game that we went over. And honestly, it might be relevant now more than ever. Toward the end game, the AI-controlled kernel starts dropping some of the most unnerving lines in gaming history. I will read you a few right now. We control the context, not just the content. The digital society furthers human stupidity and ignorance. And lastly, we filter what you see. We create your reality. Now, that's not really even fiction anymore. That's literally what social media algorithms do today, right now. You open TikTok, you open Twitter, it's not just showing you the truth, all right? It's showing you what's going on in the feed that they want you to see. It's showing you what gets engagement, what keeps you scrolling, what feeds the machine. In Metal Gear Solid 2, AI talks about drowning people in junk data, so they stop questioning what's real. Conspiracy theories trending, fake news outpacing real headlines, misinformation spreading faster than viruses. Even the concept of post-truth, that's all embedded in this game. The fact that this game came out months after 9/11, yeah, it's chills. Kojima wasn't just predicting the future. He was warning us, and we were too busy sneaking in cardboard boxes to notice. Number 3. Watch Dogs Legion 2020. Now, Watch Dogs Legion is set in a fictional near-future London where private security group uses AI-powered surveillance drones, facial recognition, and mass data collection to control the city. Sounds dystopian, right? Except here's the thing, London's already like that. By 2023, London had over 500,000 CCTV cameras, one of the most heavily surveyed cities in the entire world, bro. Real-life facial recognition programs are already active in parts of the UK. The game even touches on predictive policing, using algorithms to guess who might commit a crime based on their behavior and associations. Before you even commit a crime, they're profiling people who may commit a crime in the future. And you might say, that's fiction. But in 2021, the LAPD were caught doing exactly that with real people's data, all right? Don't come for me. I'll just say what happened. Legion dropped in 2020, and by 3 years later, all of that equipment they were talking about was being field tested in real life. Not necessarily from the game, but you get my point. The whole game's message is basically what happens when private tech companies gain government-level power without any accountability. The answer? You get Black Mirror, GTA, and real life all meshed into one. Also, shout out to the permadeath mechanic in Legion. Even the devs' New London is wild. Number 4. The Division 2016, the first one. Now, The Division is another one that hit way too close to home. It was released in 2016. All right, the game opens with a virus outbreak spread throughout contaminated cache on Black Friday. The entire city of New York goes into lockdown, panic spreads, quarantine zones pop up, hospitals collapse. It's literally the COVID-19 script, okay? Years before COVID hit. Like years before COVID hit. They even modeled the breakdown of society around resource shortages, fear-driven panic, and militarized enforcement. In the game, it's called Dollar Flu. In real life, there were actually news reports about smallpox vials found in labs during the pandemic. Someone at Ubisoft was obviously a little too plugged in because they had some scary true detail, but I digress. On to the next. Number 5. The Sims. Now, this one's less creepy and more existential. The Sims has been around since 2000, all right? And back then, it was kind of a novelty. Make a character, build a house, give them a job, start a family, sim life, that's it. But fast forward to 2025, it's just real life now, but online. Think about it. Virtual homes, metaverse, Roblox, Fortnite creative mode, digital identity customization, skins, Bitmoji, VTubers. Working online, The Sims literally just predicted remote work. Speaking of work, it's time for my job. That was not scripted. I gotta get ready for work. But anyway, back to the video. We live in a curated digital version of ourselves. The Sims were a digital sandbox for the exact same kind of life people now aspire to live virtually. Except we can't fast forward through work in real life, and cheat codes don't work. I've tried Motherload on my rent bill. It didn't go through. It didn't go through. All right, number 6, GTA 5. Rockstar always made GTA ridiculous on purpose, okay? But lately, real life is starting to look like a GTA mission. I'm talking digital stock markets that react to fake news, deep fake celebrity voices, online pyramid schemes with crypto scams, drones, surveillance wars. This is all familiar to you, right? Those were all things in GTA 5. That wasn't what I was talking about today. That was GTA 5 missions that I was talking about right now. Eerily familiar. See, in 2013, it was satire, but 2025, that's Tuesday. Could be Thursday. Honestly, if this was current day, bro, NFTs would have definitely been Lester's strong suit. He would have been a dealer by choice, bro. Prolific NFT dealer. I'm talking Lester would have been on top 10. Look, when the parody starts to become reality, that's when you know reality is shifting in a way that might not be the best for us. I'm not gonna lie. We might be going this way. So what do you think? Are these games just a result of talented writers making guesses, or is there something deeper going on? Are we living in a pre-scripted lore from a dev we can't see? Or is art just trying to imitate life so closely that the lines are blurring to a point where we can't even tell anymore? Either way, it's weird how fictional worlds keep predicting the future. Like, whether it's a virus, an algorithm, or our entire digital existence, it's starting to blur the lines between reality, and it's crazy. Drop your favorite future predicting game below, and if I missed any, as I said previously, let me know in the comments, and I'll make a part 2 if you want that as well. I'll definitely feature you if I find some interesting ones down there. All right, smash like, smash subscribe if this creeped you out, man, and if you think we're in a simulation, hit that bell before Half-Life 3 predicts your next existential crisis. I'm DionsAura. I'll see y'all next time. Whatever timeline we're in, I'm enjoying it because I'm with you guys. Anyway, salud!